Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Yay, I think that's good enough. Okay, so let's call this all, then sings. Oh, let's listen. All right, let's go.
If you can talk, you can sing. There is really nothing to it.
Breathe in, breathe out, add a little vibrato. Yes, anyone can sing, but you gotta be consistent.
Know your do re mi is just like 1, 2, 3.
You will be the best and you will sing so well. It's time to sing with Frank at TBL.
Hello everybody, you are welcome to today's video. And today we're gonna be looking at harmony. Yes, a lot of you like harmonies, and actually there are a couple of requests to harmonize some specific songs. So today we're gonna harmonize a very popular, a classical hymn. And this song has been sung by billions around the world, and even till today still sung by many choirs and churches. Which song am I talking about? I'm talking about Then Sings My Soul. So in subsequent videos I'm going to be showing you how to harmonize some classical hymns, okay? So we're going to start with this one today, Then Sings My Soul. First and foremost, we have to pick our key. Now our key is going to be determined by who is going to sing the melody. Let's see. Okay, I want the soprano voices to sing the melody. So that means the melody is gonna be right at the very top. And right below that, we have the altos, the middlemen. And right below the altos, we have the tenor voices. So let's determine our key, okay? Because we have to choose or pick a key that sits well with the soprano voices. Remember, they're gonna sing the melody, so the melody has to sit well in their range. So let's go. So the key of D. Then sings my soul. Okay, we're getting closer, but I think it should be higher than that. So let's jump to F. Then sings my soul. Okay, let's go one more, because you know the soprano voices can sing really high. Okay. Then. So that's a G, right? Then. So we're gonna sing the melody, and I'll show you how to harmonize it. What kind of harmony are we gonna be using? We gotta keep it simple. Now I would like to interrupt this video for a bit and introduce you to an amazing company that provides top quality coaching and training in personal and professional development and organizational development as well. Now, after coaching thousands of high achievers, they've discovered what separates families that thrive from families that just survive. You will stop managing your family and start connecting with them. Now, one of the things they do is family meetings, which show you exactly how to make this transformation happen. Also, if you're ready to break free from the burnout culture, also check out the Happy Work, Happy Life course in the description segment too. You find it below this video. So get ready to work smarter and not harder. So go ahead and click the link. So we're going to use the parallel harmony. Now, parallel harmony simply means every other part is going to be moving according to the movement of the melody, according to the trajectory of the melody. So let's say the melody starts like this, and we have the other part, maybe the part below it, which is the alto here. When the melody moves up, it moves the same distance to maintain the same space between them, just like this. That's a parallel harmony. Now, another thing I have to mention is who are the soprano voices. Now, the soprano voices comprises two kind of female voices. Okay, so we have the soprano voices and then the mezzo soprano voices. Together they sing the melody, because the melody is going to be the highest in our harmony. And then right below them we have the females that sing the lowest. These are the alto or the contralto voices. And then below that we have the tenor voices, and they're going to be singing the lowest part. The tenor voices comprises the tenor, natural tenor voices, and also the baritone voices. So the first thing we're going to do is let's practice, okay? So again, the key is the key of G. Then all right, so let's just practice a bit. So then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. Now I'm sure you know the verse. The verse you can sing in unison, okay? Oh Lord my God. You can sing it in unison. Unison is when everybody sing the same thing, and in this case the melody. Oh Lord my God. So that's it, okay? So let's go back to the chorus, is where we're gonna form our harmony. You have to make sure you're clear in your pronunciation. Then sings my soul, soul. Okay, so soul is a diphthong. So observe your single vowel words and your double vowel words. In this case, soul. So soul is not soul, soul, soul. So it starts from O and goes to U. And if you are not sure, just type it up on the internet. Just type pronounce soul, and you'd see the oral English of it, or the phonetic. The phonetic is going to be spelled exactly the way it's pronounced. So let's say the word pharmacy, pharmacy. So the phonetic is going to be F-A-R, something like that. So they're going to spell it exactly how it's pronounced, not P-H. So the real spelling is P-H, but the phonetics will be F something, okay? Or you're going to have the word, and then you're going to have the oral English, for those of you who know how to translate oral English. So back to the diphthongs, okay? So soul is a double vowel together. Soul. Okay? Now, where do you bend from O to U? It's really up to you. Music is art, and it has to be planned, especially for backup singers, for the background singers. So let's say, for instance, you go, then, I hope we're in key. Yeah. So we go, then sings my soul. Did you hear that? I extended the O, and just at the end I went to U. Soul, soul. So not too early. That's my choice anyway. Soul, soul. I don't think that sounds best. I think the other one sounds best. Soul. Okay? So we go, then sings my soul. Oh, we spotted another diphthong, which is my. My is two vowels together, A to E. Then sings my soul, my soul. And then another thing, the word sing. We don't hear the G because the G is pronounced in a certain way. In fact, the NG. Sing, sing, not sing. Okay? It's not the proper G like you have glory. So it's sing. All right? So observe all these other things and your singing is going to be cleaner and more professional. So let's go again. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. Now we want to add a little more finesse to it. Now remember, this is the harmony, and in a harmony everybody does the same thing. So we're going to sing our melody. So it's important, anything we want to introduce, any inflection we want to bring into the harmony, the melody has to do it. Because when the melody does it, all the others are going to follow and do the same thing. So let's add crescendo. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee, to thee. Okay, I think it's nice there. Now it's totally up to you where you want to add the crescendo. How great thou art, art. I'm thinking, where should we add it? Let's add it to thee, okay? Okay, all right. So I think that's just about it. How great thou art, how great thou art. Oh no, let's add it to there, okay? So we're not going to add too much of it. Now, when we mention the word dynamics, we're not only talking about crescendo, we're talking about singing a specific area soft, or singing it loud or very soft. We have various degrees of volumes you can pick from to construct your harmony, okay, or your singing as well. Now I think we are ready to sing our melody. Remember everything we observed and the things we said we're gonna add to create some nuances, okay? So let's go. I'm gonna count myself in the same key, the key of G. 1, 2, 3. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Wow, I think that's good enough. Okay, so let's call this melody. Now, before we go ahead and score the other parts that form the harmony, I think we need to take a look at the history of the song. I think it has a very interesting history. So listen. Then Sings My Soul is the iconic opening line of the chorus from the beloved Christian hymn called How Great Thou Art. Let's look at the origin and history. The hymn originated as a Swedish poem titled O Stor Good, which means O Great God. It was written in 1885 and published in 1886 by Carl Gustav Boberg, a Swedish pastor, poet, and later member of parliament. Boberg's inspiration stems from while walking near the southeast coast of Sweden around Monsteras. he was caught in a sudden violent thunderstorm. After it passed, he experienced a peaceful scene with bright sunshine, birds singing, and a sense of awe at God's creation. That evening, he wrote the 9-stanza poem expressing wonder at God's power in nature and redemption. It was originally sung to a traditional Swedish folk melody. The hymn traveled through translations: German 1907, and then Russian around 1912 by Ivan Prokhanov. Stuart K. Hine, a British missionary working in Eastern Europe and Ukraine/Russia area, encountered the Russian version. He translated and adapted it into English around 1949, adding his own verses, especially the ones focused on Christ's atonement and the second coming, and arranging the melody we know today. The hymn gained massive popularity in English-speaking world through Billy Graham's crusades in the 1950s, where it was often sung by George Beverly Shea. It has since become one of the most widely recognized and recorded hymns globally. Amazing, right? And now let's sing the next part. The melody was then. So the next part below it, it's gonna be then, and then the last part is gonna be then. Remember our exercise. I hope you practice with it every day or every now and then. The one that says ah 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 ah, and actually I scored it in solfege so you can recognize what notes they are. So do, mi, so, mi, do, re, fa, la, fa, re, and so on and so forth. So let's find the first note of each part. Already we know the melody. Then, that's the next part below it. Then, and that's the final part below it. So, then sings has already been sung by the soprano voices, which is the melody. Then sings, then, which is going to be sung by the alto voices, then tenor voices. But we're going to come to the tenor voices. First off, let's sing the alto part, okay? Then, that's it. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. So once you get that first note, just sing and try to maintain the same distance between you and the melody. The whole thing is half done when you get the right first notes. So let's practice. 1, 2, 3. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. Okay, there was crescendo there. I didn't put it in the alto, but that's it. You have to do exactly the same things, okay? So I think we're ready to record. I'm gonna now use my second device to record the alto and the melody part. Remember, the melody is playing from the first phone, and then I'm gonna sing the alto, and together I'm gonna record them into this. So here's my recorder, ready to go. So let's go again. Now remember the nuances, okay? So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art! How great thou art! Then sings my soul, my Savior God, Let's use this. I think it's good enough. Let's listen.
1, 2, 3. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art! How great thou art! Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art! How great thou art!
Now, you can also lower your larynx because this is a kind of majestic kind of song, kind of operatic, you know. Then sings, to give you that kind of tone, rich, thick, majestic tone. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. Okay, so I think we are ready. Now, there is a part that might be a little challenging because of the distance. The melody goes, then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art. You see, it's a distance, a great distance, or a huge distance from how great thou and art. So you have to watch it. Make sure you land properly, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and record. I'm gonna keep this phone quite a distance from my mouth because I don't want the tenor to be louder than the melody. Okay, so it's important that the melody is always louder or the same level at least. Never the other parts louder than the melody. Remember, the melody is the most important part, so it has to be heard. Now, in some genres, you can find the other parts harmonizing the melody really low in volume. You can almost just feel it. You feel something is there, still beautifying the melody, but not so audible, not as audible as the melody. And that could be some genres like soft rock or maybe pop music as well. But at the end of the day, it's what you are going for, the sound you are going for. So let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art! How great thou art! Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art! How great thou art! Yay! I think that's good enough. Okay, so let's call this all, then sings. Oh, let's listen. All right, let's go.
1, 2, 3. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art! How great thou art! Then sings my
I recorded that as well. My excitement. I really like it. So you see, you can harmonize yourself with just two phones, two devices. And also, you've learned the harmony of this amazing song. All right? If you have any question, please ask me. Don't hesitate to ask me. That would be all from me today. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to click the like button, the subscribe button, and also the join button to make you a special member and also support this channel with the join button. Thank you so much and keep practicing. Bye.
If you can talk, you can sing. There is really nothing to it.
Breathe in, breathe out, add a little vibrato. Yes, anyone can sing, but you gotta be consistent.
Know your do re mi is just like 1, 2, 3.
You will be the best and you will sing so well. It's time to sing.